Hi, my name is Brooke Schneider, and this is my Lesson 6 discussion post for ECD 505 on the lesson on writing effective learning objectives. When writing an effective learning objective, you must think that it is your basis for your entire lesson plan. It is what you as the teacher want your students to be able to do when they are at the conclusion of the lesson and you are finished teaching the content. Writing a good learning objective takes a couple of steps. It always needs to include an action verb. The correct verbiage is essential to making sure a learning objective follows the acronym SMART, which means it is specific, it is measurable, it is assignable, relevant, and time sensitive, which means that it is going to be learned and completed in a realistic amount of time that is set at the beginning of the lesson. After the lesson is completed, the objective can be assessed and measured in various ways, which then gives the teachers a tool to see how far their students have gotten in their learning and what level of understanding they have of the content. At that point, a teacher can decide to reteach the lesson or enrich and extend upon the lesson depending on the children's understanding based on your assessment of the learning objectives. When writing an effective learning objective, you must keep Bloom's taxonomy and the depth of knowledge basis in mind. Bloom's taxonomy includes different levels of thinking. Starting at the bottom, the lowest level of thinking, remembering, and then up to understanding and applying. The higher levels of thinking are analyzing, evaluating, and creating. The three domains of learning objectives mostly are academic, but with Bloom's three domains of learning include cognitive or mental skills, affective, which is growth in feelings or social emotional areas, and psychomotor, which is manual or physical skills, whether fine or gross. Objectives, typically we think of them as academic, however, they could also be in these other areas depending on the grade. Especially in early childhood, those motor skills and social emotional skills are going to be critical when writing learning objectives. An example of a learning objective is students will be able to classify rocks into categories according to their characteristics and physical attributes. That is a first grade objective that is used in science and also linked with some English language arts standards to ensure that students will understand how to classify rocks into categories with their characteristics and physical attributes. That does follow the SMART. It is measurable, it is able to be assessed, and it has clear verbiage with the verb classify. Thank you for listening to How to Write a Great Learning Objective, and I am glad to have you have listened to this. Thank you.